A Critical Role video game is on its way, which means I am thrilled, I am happy, and I cannot wait. So, Critical Role and AdHoc Studio are partnering together together first for a game called Dispatch. That is a superhero workplace comedy where choices matter. You'll hear many of Critical Role cast members voicing characters in Dispatch. They will then take on the creative storytelling abilities from that game and bring us the first ever Critical Role video game set in the world us critters know and love, Exandria. So here is a quote from the AdHoc CEO, Michael Chung. I believe that's how I say it. I may have been wrong. But anyway, it reads, "It's the kind of collaboration you hope for. We've known the Critical Role team for years, so when we finally started kicking around ideas, it all just clicked. It made sense in the best way possible, so we're thrilled we get to team up and cause some trouble together." Now, there are no details on the Critical Role game's plot just yet, and we don't have a specific release date either, but it will have a similar format to the upcoming video game Dispatch by AdHoc that releases in 2025. It does have a demo available on Steam, which I have in my library, and I will be doing a review on coming soon. And it also does feature Critical Role voice talent Matthew Mercer, Laura Bailey, and Travis Willingham. So, as the critters rejoice, we want to know what you think will the main plot of the first Critical Role game be. I'm sure there will be more than one Critical Role game personally, but hey, let us know in the comments. I'm very curious to see if this is going to follow any plots and if there's going to be any roleplay options. I'm assuming it's going to be a roleplay game. I'm very curious to see if they're going to make it a turn-based or not. I don't think it's going to be turn-based. I think it's going to be closer to Dispatch, as they're saying, where your choices matter, this and that. That's a very much a roleplay style game. I wonder if we're going to get storylines for each individual campaign that has been going on, or if we're going to get a completely brand new story within the world of Exandria, because we already know that there's so much that Matt has built for that world that you can do something completely new, unrelated to any of the campaigns that he has created so far.
I watched a little, but I do feel like if it was the same story, I feel like I would want to be persuaded to do the same thing they did in the campaigns. But this makes more sense too, why with this coming out, why he took a step back for the new season, which is good.
I would love for it to have that D&D influence, obviously, for the different classes, and I really think it will. One thing I'm really hoping it's a new storyline. Like we saw through Bell's Hells, they've met characters from the other campaigns. Because if anybody wants to consume the story of the campaigns, we have Campaign 1 is actively airing on Amazon Prime. They currently have Campaign 2 in active production to go on Amazon Prime as well. I feel like you can keep those stories in the for people to consume them in a smaller, easier format.
But I still think it'd be really cool to be able to maybe use their skill, use their class. I could be my own version of Marisha's character, right? But I don't have to be her character. But I agree with you. I think if they use some of the characters from the different campaigns, all three of them, and they just put them in there as NPCs that you meet along the way, I think that would be really cool.